Well, hello Glue Troopers, and welcome to another scintillating episode of Max's Models on the Road. I'm currently poolside in Orlando, toughing it out until I fly in the morning. And before you think it sounds like it's all peaches and cream, I'll be getting up at about 04:30. Anywho, I know some of you guys have to get up early for work too, so woe is me. Well, some of you let me know that unfortunately YouTube did take down the live stream 107. Copyright claim, probably the music, so oh well, first world problems. This is what happens when you miss staff meetings. So anywho, I was chatting with Steve of Steve's Model Mania and about what we might do on the next live stream. And we're thinking about kicking off with movie cars. We've talked about those before. This is inspired by the loss of Barry Newman. I think he was 92 or 94 years old. He was the protagonist in the movie Vanishing Point, which I believe was made in 1970. And there goes the, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there goes the little sightseeing Robinson R-44 helicopter overhead, and there's fire trucks in the background. I thought it would be nice to record this poolside. I did not expect quite so much ambient sound effects. But anywho, so we'll kick off with that, talk about the model cars and, you know, some of the model kit cars and Hollywood cars and stuff. And before we sidetrack off into other things, as we always do. And sadly, his passing, he was the last main cast member still alive. Although one cast member still alive, that's John Amos. I believe he's 83. You might remember him as the father on the old sitcom Good Times. But the idea is, you know, to talk about cars, kit model cars of cars we see in TV. And it doesn't have to be something like the Batmobile. It can be any car that we've seen that was in a television show. I mean, very normal cars, you know. I think it was Major Nelson on Dream of Jeannie drove a convertible GTO, and Pete Malloy had late 60s, early 70s Matador as his personal car on Adam 12, stuff like that. And wow, man, there's just ambulances and sirens and fire trucks everywhere. So I thought that'd be a good thing to kick off with. And that's the other thing. I always want to thank everybody for the idea on making a stencil for doing the road wheels on tanks. I'm thinking about two different ways, and one of them is to make a stencil, as everybody said. So you paint the wheel black and then put the stencil over it, and then paint the, you know, covers the road, the rubber road wheel part, and then you spray paint the color you want on the actual metal wheel part. And of course, as a flip side, you can make a stencil that'll, you know, paint it olive drab or whatever scheme, and then, you know, have a stencil to go over the clamp down over the top of it, and then you can paint the road wheel black. Some people use markers. I'm going to play with a couple of techniques, but the nice thing about stencils, of course, is you can sort of production line it, which is really handy when you're dealing with road wheels. But the thing that seems to hold the most potential would just be to, while they're still on the sprues, shoot the wheels in black, then come by with the stencil cover up the black part and shoot over the hub with the color of the tank, whatever that may be. Anyway, that's what I have on that. That's really all I have for right now. I'll be out of contact tomorrow, but we're still planning to have a live stream Saturday night. I'm sorry, Friday night, because I have to leave Saturday night to fly next Sunday. So right now we're talking about a live stream on Friday night. You guys voted that you'd rather have it on Friday night than skip a week. I mean, that's fine with me. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. Guys, take care of yourselves. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to sit back and enjoy my new issue of Fine Scale Modeler that I brought out on the road with me. And we'll talk to you later. Model on.